All right. Hopefully everyone can see me now. Can everyone see me? All right. Cool. Oh, well, good afternoon. Happy Friday to everyone. My name is Ryan Robertson. I'll be leading the CubeFit for today. Um, Today what we have some stretching. We have about 8 different moves to get started through today. And they'll be for about 45 minutes or 45 seconds, and we'll go on to the next one. We have about a 10-second transition in between each one. All right, now I have a timer kind of going off as we do this, and if you have any questions, I do have our conversation up here too, so if you have any questions on any of the moves, I'll have that going as well. For our first move, what we're going to do is it is a side angle pose, and all of these moves here for the first, actually all of them will be either seated or we could do one that's standing. So if you have certain garments on and things, you'll be able to kind of do any move accordingly to those modifications there. So for our first move, it's going to be a side angle, what I call a side angle. And I'll back up here just so you can kind of see, and I'll start our timer here as well. So you may hear some stuff going off in the background here. So what we're doing, we want to place one hand on the ground. So I'm going with my left, and we just want to go right here, and we have our opposite hand kind of coming up here. What you're doing is you're just kind of twisting, holding right here, all right? Kind of do it till you feel a pretty good stretch. Should open up your chest, also the inner arm here as you work on through. We're about halfway through our time on this one here. But we want to try to lay that hand, I don't know if you can really see, but we're trying to lay that hand as flat as possible on the ground. If you can't quite get there, that's okay. But we just want to stay here, opening up, breathing nice and controlled here, just nice and controlled, in and out, nice and calmly here as you go through this. And that one's done. Take a moment to kind of shake things out. All we're going to do on this one is just go to the opposite side, all right? So same exact thing. Now it's going to be with my right hand down on the ground. Feet are firmly planted on the ground. We want to bring that opposite hand up. And then again, we want to just kind of rotate over and really reach back. Really trying to, again, open up the chest here. Also that inner arm here as you work on through this here. And again, as you're doing these, you want to make sure that you breathe in and out nice and controlled, keeping that arm going just right here. And we are almost to it here, guys. Almost there. Keep on going through. I see that some of you said that you can't see me. Let's see here. How about now? Let's see there. All right, so we have that one done there. So this one is going to go with a toe reach. So what we want to do, you want to have your right foot extended, and then you want to reach towards it. You're still seated. You want to have your right foot extended, toe pointed up, and you're kind of pulling up on that toe. Just going right there. Keep on going with that one here. I see some people still can't see me here. Is everyone still seeing it? I see some people have it. We're about halfway through. All right, Heather, you can see me all right. Keep on going through with this one here. Yeah, if you can't quite see me, try to kind of log in, log out of that, and see if you can restart that meeting or see if you can rejoin. We are almost to that one leg, almost to it. There we go, good. Again, take a moment, shake that one out. This is going to be, again, the opposite side. So again, on this one here, your now left leg, your opposite leg is going to be extended. Your toe is going to be pointed up. Hopefully you guys can kind of see that, but you want to have your heel on the ground. And then again, reaching nice and controlled there. You don't have to necessarily touch that toe. You just want to go as close as you can to it, feeling all of that stretch kind of back behind the leg here. So you should feel that through your calf here, and then also right here through your hamstring and all that. Should also feel a pretty good one in the back as you go through this too. We're about halfway through this stretch on this one. Keep on going. Hopefully you guys can see me now. Last bit, nice controlled breathing as you work on through. There we go, good. So then this one now, this is just going to be your right leg crossed over your left. And then all you're doing on this one, you're just going right here. You want to take your left arm and you want to twist. Again, kind of seated, sat up, keep your chest up nice and high. From a side profile, I'll kind of show you this way. You're just going right here. You're just twisting towards the opposite side. As we're doing these, kind of think of using that arm as leverage, driving into it. You should feel a pretty good stretch kind of right back here. All through the lats here. We're about halfway through the stretch. Again, nice easy breathing. Stand with this all the way through. We're about 20 seconds left, a little under 20. Again, nice breathing, keeping that chest up, sitting tall in your seat here, getting a good twist over. There we go, good. So again, taking a moment, shaking those out. This one's just going to be, again, opposite side. Okay, so we go right here, now left over right. I'll show you from this angle. So we have our right arm here. Then again, we want to twist on over gradually. We don't want to like jerk or anything like that. So kind of gradually come on over this way, twisting right like that. Again, from a side angle, just kind of going right here. Twisting again, should feel this all through here on this side. All right, so you should feel it upper back a little bit, lats, all the way through that there. We're about halfway through this one here. Keep on going through. Looks like everyone's seeing okay. We got about 10 seconds. Good. All right, so on this one here, this is going to be more for your hands since your forearms and things may be feeling a bit tight from, typing all day and everything. This is going to have your fingers up, and then all we're doing here, we're pushing down, all right? So we should feel this right here in our forearms, also kind of right in the wrists there. So having your hands right like this here, and then pushing down right here. You should feel that right through here. Almost think about pushing these, going down here. Thanks, Marie. Just going right like this, pushing those down. We're about halfway through. Pushing those down, really kind of feeling, think about pushing kind of into the hands and then down. Should feel a pretty good stretch. Try not to let it separate too much at the bottom like that. Trying to keep them kind of firmly together, pressing down through. Should feel a pretty good gentle stretch there. Take a moment, shake those out, and all we're going to do on this one is just the reverse of that. Okay, so this one now, your hands are just going to be kind of down. This is a little bit more of a awkward feel to it, but if you're really flexible, this will probably be pretty easy. But we just want to go here, and then you're gently kind of forcing up this way. So think of those palms kind of coming up this way. Fingers are pointed down as much as you can. If you can't quite get all the way directly down to the floor, no problem there. We just want to go right here, palms up, pushing on up right like this here. And again, you should feel a pretty good stretch in those forearms and wrists. Slightly different angle here. So you may feel a little bit different here, but it'll be just about the same. There we go. Looking good. We are almost to it here. There we go, good. So we're going to do all of those one more time. Since we had an elongated time on that one, I'm going to shorten those up a little bit since we've kind of gotten a chance to work through the move. So I'm going to shorten these up now. Same moves, just going to be about 30 seconds this time. And this one here is going to be, again, going with that sat back. This will be about 30 seconds, kind of sat back here. Hand down to the ground. Feet are flat on the ground. Opening up, going just right here. Again, opening up, kind of feeling this in the inner arm and chest. Also feeling this in the shoulder here as well. Trying again with the opposite hand that's on the ground, trying to get it as flat as possible on the ground. Getting a good stretch here. I should also feel something in that hand that's down on the ground here as well. You're almost to it here, guys. There we go, good. Take a moment, shake that out, and again, just directly going back to opposite hand, nice and flat on the ground. Then again, having that one hand up here, going back this way. Again, a nice stretch. Really kind of let yourself relax into the stretch. Breathing nice and easy here, nice and calm. Keeping things casual. About halfway through. Really try to open up, even try to open up maybe a little bit farther than what you did on that last round. Since we've gotten through the first one, it may feel a little bit better. Things are a little bit warmer. There we go, good. So this one here again, taking a moment, shaking those out. This is going to be that one foot stretched out, toe pointed up, kind of right like this here on the ground. And then again, reaching down towards it. You can go one hand or two. If you want to go opposite hand, really try to reach that one on over. You can also feel that one in the back. But primarily, as you reach down, you should feel this in the calf, hamstring groups here. Nice, easy breathing here. We're over halfway through. Really reaching. Again, trying to go as far as you can here. If you haven't gotten to the toe yet, or if you're trying to get there, just reaching a little bit farther. There we go. You can shake that out for a bit. Switching things up. Again, opposite leg. Keeping it right here. And then again, reaching down either both hands. You can go one hand that's directly in line. If you want to get a little bit more of a combo move, kind of stretching the back out as well, reaching over with the opposite hand. Getting, again, calf and hamstring on that side. Reaching as far as you can, breathing nice and deep here. We're about halfway through that section on this one. There we go, good. So we got that one done, all right? So this one's just going to be that straight leg crosser, or not straight leg crosser, cross over that leg, right over left, and again with your left arm, left elbow, kind of twisting in there. Again, kind of opening up, going just right here, sitting nice and tall here, kind of from a different angle there. Again, you should feel this all in that back here, kind of in that lat right there. A little bit migrating to the upper back. We're about halfway through. Getting as much out of that stretch as you can. If you really get a good twist in, you should also feel it in that right leg as you reach it up and over. Right on the side there. There we go, good. So, again, taking a moment, shake those out. I'm going to go to the opposite one, left over right. Again, your right arm kind of resting above the knee, and again, twisting up and towards it. If you guys have an armrest too, you can use this armrest to kind of give you some leverage as you twist up, keeping you in good position. Again, opening up to it, breathing nice and relaxed as you work your way through. Again, I'll kind of show you this way. It's going right here. We're about halfway through it. We got about 10 seconds here. Reaching through nice and deeply here, breathing through. There we go, good. So then this one here, this is going to go back to those hands, all right? So again, the first one is going to be fingers up, okay? Fingers up, kind of going right here. And then pressing down into it. Again, getting those wrists, forearms. Good for some of those people that probably feels really relaxed for some of those people that have carpal tunnel or a little bit of wrist stress that goes on throughout the day. This will give them a good break as you work your way through. Again, gently pressing in, then pressing down as you do this here. You're about 10 seconds left here. There you go, keep it going here. Good. Last one here. Take a minute, shake that one out. This is going to be one now. Fingers pointed down, palms are up, and then again we try to push on up. Push kind of directly into the hands and then up here. Last one here. This one's just going right like that. There we go, just a different angle. Remember, if you can't quite get those fingers pointed directly down, that is quite okay. Almost to the end here. We got about 10 seconds, last few. And there we go. Good. So that's all I had for today. Thanks for everyone that tuned in. I know it's been pretty crazy outside. If you guys are going anywhere, be safe this weekend. Have a great rest of your Fitness Friday, and we'll see you later. Thanks again, guys.